back to my channel. Today I have a very special guest.
Who is she?
My twin sister. Woohoo! Just kidding, she's not my twin sister, she's my little sister. She is as obsessed with makeup as me, and you know what, I take credit for that actually.
Honestly, it's true. Everything I know is because of Jess. I think it started at a bar mitzvah.
Yes.
You know, I had a crush, really wanted to look cute. Jessica glammed me up, and nothing happened. So there you go. So, I mean, I looked cute.
But anyways, we were talking and, you know, she was super excited about me starting this channel. You know, I said, Lauren, you really need to come on and talk about your favorite products, because the person that I talk about makeup with the most, texting back and forth with every day, tagging new products on Instagram, is my sister. She has a very good taste in makeup. We have a lot of similar products that we both use that we love. So I thought it'd be cool to ask her to come on and talk about some of her favorite ride or die products, the stuff that she uses on the reg, she loves, and she recommends to you guys.
So, should we get started?
I think so.
Let's do it! Woohoo! I'm gonna go through some of the products that I use pretty much every single day. One of them is the Anastasia Soft Glam
So good.
palette.
Such a good palette.
Can you see it? Yeah, I can see it. And I'd say that's pretty much the look I'm always trying to go for, soft glam. You know, I wanna use some fun colors, something a little glowy, warm toned. I have a very pale skin tone, and I like to use some colors that'll bring out the blue in my eyes, maybe the pink in my skin. So I try to go for pinks, reds, oranges, some maybe cooler browns, and that is the definition of this palette.
I also feel like this palette, because of all the warm tones, it looks really good with our green eyes. So like the first thing that I think Lauren and I look for in an eyeshadow palette is like what colors are gonna look really seamless and natural, but also are gonna complement our green eyes.
Definitely, I've recommended this palette multiple times, and every person that I know has gotten it is obsessed.
I mean, it's been loved, well loved.
Yeah,
Look at this
you can
puppy.
see. I mean, like I've hit pan on pretty much every single color, and actually, we were at Ulta today. Whoops. They came out with a mini soft glam palette.
Super cute.
If you just want to try it out and see if these colors are even in your range that you're comfortable using, maybe try that out. I think it was $20.
I think it was like $29.
You get a lot of really amazing colors. They're really blendable, and what I really love about it is you can use it for a day or nighttime look. Pretty much, if I'm gonna be going into this, I'm gonna be using the orange soda color or the burnt orange and the sienna, and all of those, depending on what kind of look you're going for. You can deepen it and make it a really cute going out look, really good smoky eye, or just a daytime going to work kind of look. And I kind of wanted to go in with this rose pink color. I am so obsessed with this color. I haven't been able to find it in really any other palette or any kind of dupe for it, but it is like the most beautiful, like rose gold. It really just opens your eyes. I just love it, and I think I'm gonna demonstrate for y'all. Right now, I used the Soft Glam palette to just do the base, right? Like just some of the matte colors. So I'm just gonna use this kind of flat brush to pack on as much glitter as I can.
I'll also go in just to show you guys what's on my lid. It's Fairy. So it's this really beautiful golden shimmery shade right here. I love this, and I know I've talked about this in my last two videos, but any sort of like brightening shade for the lid works best for me because my brow bone kind of protrudes over my eyelid. So any really light, bright shade I can put on there is helpful. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. It's so nice.
Pack it on the lid. Oh yeah. Yeah, the look I'm doing right now, I typically do it for if I'm going out with friends or going to an event. It's a little more of a glam look.
I think the good thing about this palette though is that like super versatile, so you can use these colors for like a deeper dark nighttime look, but you can also use a lot of these like lighter shades over on this side to like make the most seamless daytime look.
Guys, I just want to tell y'all something really funny. So one of these brushes that Jessica's using is like my nose contour brush. And I'm gonna go in, and I like saw her grab it, and I was like, ooh, should I say something? But anyways, I'm gonna go in with this rose pink color that I was talking to y'all about earlier. So gorgeous. And I just pack it on. Look at, I'm sorry guys, can y'all see this?
I know.
I put my brush in.
It picks up so much product.
It's just shocking.
That's the great thing about Anastasia eyeshadows
Oh
is
my
that,
God.
yes, they are a luxury item, but the palettes aren't so extremely expensive like Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona that you can't afford them, and the quality is there. The
God,
pigment
look at
is
that.
so bomb.
Oh my God, it's just so gorgeous. It just opens your eyes and makes you look so awake. I just love it so much. But yeah, this palette is great. I think it runs for about 40 something dollars, maybe like 42, 45. And it's, in my opinion, absolutely worth it. So we went over Soft Glam. We love it.
Love.
The best. But this isn't actually something that I use all the time. It's actually something I bought like last week.
You just purchased it, yeah.
Yeah, and it, I would say, is very similar to Soft Glam. However, the price is out of this world. I believe I got this palette on sale for $8 from Ulta.
So affordable.
I think full price it's $14. It's the Nudes by Juvia's Place. Their colors are stunning.
Oh, so pretty.
But it's just so pretty. Like some of the nudes, the nude mattes that we were talking about that are in Soft Glam are very similar to the nudes that are included in this palette. It's
Really nice.
just incredible, and it's so cheap.
Yeah, I'll swatch a couple of these too for you guys. I'll start with this glittery pinky shade right here because it just looks really beautiful and I feel like it's gonna swatch really well. Let's go into it.
It's really, really pretty, and you would think that it would be like this crazy, super shock color, but it's really not. It's very muted and glittery, but something you could wear
Oh, that's beautiful.
on a normal day, you know?
Oh yeah, look at
Isn't
that.
that pretty?
Yeah, I mean, that'd be a beautiful highlight too, to be honest with you.
Honestly, very true. Let me see. Oh yeah. One of the colors I would like to point out is this kind of like chromy, brownish, mauve-y color.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Very similar to Sultry that's in Soft Glam, which, as y'all saw earlier,
It's gone.
is gone. We love it. So that's the Nudes by Juvia's Place.
Sold at Ulta, right?
You can get it at Ulta, correct. Okay, so we went over kind of the typical eye look that I do. A very natural, glowy,
Like warm tone.
warm-toned, snatched look. When I was going through some of my favorite palettes and trying to figure out what I wanted to share with you guys, I realized that clearly I've got a thing for Anastasia's products. I just love them.
They're just really good products.
They're really
honestly.
good. You can have them for years. I've had this one for a really long time.
So
As you
long.
can see, like, the packaging has seen better days.
It's a little rough.
It's a little rough. But the reason I absolutely love this palette, oh my
You know when you open a palette you've used so much and you're like, whoa,
Crazy.
I have really put a dent in this puppy. That's what just happened.
Anyways, this is what it looks like. Sorry guys, it looks totally crazy. But basically the reason I absolutely love this palette is a lot of the colors seem very daunting for someone that has a really light skin tone like I do. Deeper colors like this can be a bit intimidating and you think you might not be able to work with them. However, with this palette, that's absolutely not the case.
No.
Every single color in this palette I use. Basically what I do is if there's a darker color such as this, I mean, it looks very dark, but if you mix it with the color on top, this light nudish gold, it turns into the most stunning rose gold. Just blends so well. That's the great thing about this palette. You can blend it with other colors and make an entirely new look. I'll demonstrate it for y'all. So we're gonna go in with this kind of nude gold.
Yeah, it's like a champagne.
Like a champagne, yeah. What I'm gonna do is just put a little bit on this brush that I use specifically for my nose. And I always use this mirror to just get the tip of it and make it like super glittery. I know that's very random. That
No, you
want,
can see it. You can even see it on your nose,
Yeah.
like on the tip. It adds like a really nice little shine to the edge.
And I put it on the bridge of my nose, all the way up right here. And also what I do is I'll put it on my Cupid's bow. Yeah, just a little bit. And I just think it looks so cute.
I think what it does is it kind of like snatches the tip of your nose and kind of raises it up a bit.
Yeah.
Because it's like highlighted now. So it kind of has like a lifting effect to the tip of your nose.
Yeah, honestly, I'm going for like a Bella Hadid type
Aren't we all?
look. I don't know. She's so gorgeous. Let's be real. And then also this snow color right here, I absolutely love. This is kind of random, but I feel like when I've done dance pretty much my entire life, we were always encouraged to put white on like the inner corners of our eyes to open them up. The stage lights obviously wash you out, similar to the lights surrounding me now. And I like to just put a little bit of the color Snow on my inner corners just to open my eyes. Yeah, I think it really works wonders. Oh yeah, the other side, that looks good.
You can see it in the camera.
Very snatched.
Super cute.
I love that.
Cute.
Stunning.
Dubs.
That is the Anastasia Glow Kit. We love her. She's great.
She's great. She's reliable.
She is.
Do they still sell this, you think?
I'm thinking they probably don't, but Anastasia regardless has amazing highlighters.
So yeah, I'll check out and see if they still carry this. If not, I will link similar Anastasia palettes and just like single highlighters down in the description. So hope I can find this online because it is a winner. Up next is one of her favorites, also one of my favorites, and it is the Patrick Ta blushes. They are so good, and I think it's because they're so like neutral.
They're just amazing. This one's called She's Seductive. So the reason I'm obsessed with this blush, first of all, let's start with the package.
Beautiful.
Come on, it's pink and rose gold. Honestly, I carry this around all the time because also, I mean, the size is great.
Yeah.
And it's just got a fabulous mirror in it. Clearly, I love it. You know I love it if I've deeply hit the pan. But the reason I believe that this blush is absolutely worth it is because I spent just as much money on larger blush palettes and had to like mix the colors around to find that perfect shade. And sometimes it can be a little bit difficult, right? When you have, let's say, a peach look and you don't have a peach blush and you're like, ugh, I want this whole look to blend together, and I'm worried that if I use a pinky based blush that the whole look is not gonna be cohesive. You won't have to worry about that with this blush. I can't even describe it. It goes with mauve looks, more pink tone, red, orange, peachy.
It's beautiful.
It's a one-stop shop, and
just
that's why I like
some of it to my face, and again, I just think that this type of a tone really enhances the green in our eyes, which is probably why we love it so much. And one other point that Lauren made to me the other day, and I agree with her 100%, is that this goes with pretty much every look you could possibly come up with.
It's not very pink, it's not very purple, it's the perfect blend.
Any blush that makes me look sunburnt is my favorite. That's just the look I like to go for because I like to put it on my cheeks. You saw me run it across my nose. I'll just kind of like dust it all over my face for that like really healthy sunburnt glow.
Yeah.
And this blush and the Patrick Ta blushes overall, they have that sort of like sunburnt, natural, healthy glow effect.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I'm looking for in a blush. Yeah.
This is kind of weird, but what I'll do is I'll like do kind of like a circular motion, tap it off, and I don't just do the apples of my cheeks. I'll like go in, like kind of near my nose. Is that weird?
I mean,
I'll, like blend it out.
It's definitely a different technique. I've never seen it before other than with you, but I think that it really does work for you.
I know that's so weird, but I love how there's no line, right? Like you're not like, oh, it's like her nose and then her blush. It's just like,
yeah. No, I get it. Yeah.
Patrick Ta, I highly recommend.
I agree.
I'm in it. Okay, guys, I think we are on to probably my favorite part of my makeup routine.
One of the most necessary parts of a makeup routine,
Absolutely.
I would say.
What would you say is your most like, you can't leave the house without it?
Okay, so
makeup.
Basically it would be concealer, mascara, and lip products. A good liquid lip, to be specific.
Yeah, that's definitely my go-to. I don't know why. Lipsticks just don't work for me. I don't know. It wipes off, and I'm gonna be honest too. I have thinner lips, and I feel like I'm like Kylie Jenner right now, like talking like I have very thin lips. No, I have thin lips. That's something that honestly, when Kylie Jenner came out with all of her lip kits, it totally revolutionized the lipstick game for me because my lips are very thin, and no one had ever said like you need to first use lip liner. I'd never heard you need to overline.
So the idea of a lipstick that 1 is in liquid form, 2 is matte, and 3 dries down and is transfer proof, that just changed the game, I think, for everyone.
Yeah. I'd say with my makeup, I'm always willing to try some like weird colors. Insert picture of me from Jessica's wedding with like electric red eyeshadow. Big mistake. Things I regret.
I don't even remember that.
There's a picture. It's not good.
It was red?
It was really red.
What?
I think you can wear red eyeshadow, right? Like I'm wearing like oranges and pinks right now. And I mean, I think it looks good personally. So which brings me back to this liner. It is the Moon Lip Kit by Kylie Jenner. I don't know if you can really tell, but it is an ashy brown with like gray undertones. When I wore it as a lip kit, I'm not gonna lie, it was risky, but it's a cool color. Like it's a cool look. If you're willing to get out there and wear a very fun and different look, then this is the color because it's cool.
It's almost like a very cool tone, like grayish, brownish, mauve lip color. And I do gravitate towards these types of colors.
I'm gonna do a little bit more now because it's kind of faded a little bit. And we added some highlighter to the Cupid's bow. So let's just do the most.
Let's just do the most.
They're begging for it.
We'll give it to you. Just stop asking.
Stop, guys.
So the reason that you would go in with this like darker nude, kind of like neutral tone to overline your lips is because it almost adds like this shadow effect.
Exactly.
On the top of your lip.
Exactly. It just makes your lips look like they're naturally just like a bit plumper.
I know. And then the trick is that when you overline, it's totally fine. You can get away with that as long as you keep the center of your lips a little bit bare because we're gonna lighten that up with a liquid lipstick. And then you can actually fill in the outer corners of your lips with the liner. That's gonna add a nice 3-dimension to your lips. It's gonna almost make them look even like fuller and plumper than they actually are.
The Moon Lip Liner by Kylie Jenner is, I love it. And now, you know, I don't even want to mention this liner because everybody talks about this liner. If you follow a beauty blogger, they're talking about it.
And it's just great. Yeah.
And I like,
I stand this product.
Yes. I love it. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lip Liner.
Their lip cheat liners are just so good.
It's so good. It's so good. Oh, it's just so pretty.
So similar to the other ones, the Kylie one, it still has that like mauve-y, very neutral undertone. It's just a bit pinker. So it's more of like your natural lip color.
And if you're someone that's, again, very fair like I am, it definitely comes off as a nude, a peachy pinky nude, but it's darker. You can see it. Like it's a look. But so I'm just gonna fill in a little bit.
Part of what I love about the lip cheat formula and the reason, because you're probably thinking, guys, why am I going to spend an extra like $5 to $6 on this lip liner when I can just go buy like an $8 one at Morphe? The thing is that with this formula, with the Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat formula, I am telling you, I swear, it has a plumping effect in the formula. It's almost like, you know when some lip liners, they're just too smooth and they kind of drag over your lip too smoothly?
Yeah.
And you know it's gonna rub off later?
Exactly.
This one has a little bit of drag, a little bit of pull and stick to it. But you know what? That's what you need. It's the formula. Yes, the colors are nice and I love them, but for me, it's the formula.
Well, you're right. Like, I don't want it to glide on so easily that it's gonna rub off.
Highly recommend this, whether you're just lining your lips with this or you're gonna fill in your entire lip with this. Totally worth it. I think it retails for $22. It's like a little bit pricier than if you were to get like a Morphe liner, but it's totally worth it. Moving on.
Moving on. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a liquid lipstick girl, not a lipstick girl. Sometimes a lip gloss girl if I'm feeling kind of sassy.
But mostly liquid lip.
Always liquid lip. This is the Morphe Liquid Lips in the color Virgin. But the reason I absolutely love this liquid lip is the color is just a really great nude. It's peachy, it's rosy, it's enough to tell that you're wearing a lipstick, but it's not too much, right?
Not at all.
The perfect everyday lip.
I think that's kind of what we go for in a lip look, and actually in any makeup look. We're looking for something that transforms us, but also keeps us looking somewhat natural and effortless.
So I'll put a little bit on for y'all. Again, it's just a great nude peachy pinky.
I'll swatch it on my hand and you can
feel free to
put it on
swatch.
so that
It also smells kind of vanilla-y. And similar to what Jessica was saying earlier, it's very,
love that color.
right? It's very hydrating. I will say not as hydrating as the Huda liquid lips.
Yeah.
However, sometimes, call me crazy, I want it to be a little dry. I don't want it to be flaking off, right? I'm sorry that I said that word. That's awful. Flaking. I think that's bad. I definitely don't want it to be too moisturized to where it's like slipping off my lips.
Not
like
at all.
this is firm. This will stay on your lips all day long. I wear this to work pretty much every single day. And by the time I get home, like my lips are still popping. So I'm gonna put a little bit on for y'all, just so y'all can see. And again, I overline my lips, and you know, you would think that maybe it would move throughout the day. This liquid lip's not going
Ain't going nowhere.
anywhere. Look at it. Look at her go.
Look at her go.
Oh my god. It's just so pretty.
I love it too. And I think that's part of what's so great about makeup is that you can have a goal with like transforming your look or your face or your lips or whatever, but you can achieve it, you know what I mean? And I think that that's awesome. Like if you do have smaller lips, or you have a smaller top lip or a smaller bottom lip, you can totally correct that with a good lip liner and a good liquid lip. I know you can because
oh
you
yeah,
do it daily.
I definitely appreciate the features that I do have. You know, I love myself. I love my face.
I'm so glad.
I love who I am without makeup, but I also like to use these fun products to enhance what I have. And for me, yeah, my lips are a little on the smaller side, and I like to play around with different lipsticks and try different looks. The last thing I'm gonna talk to y'all about are my makeup brushes.
Nice. I just did a whole video on those.
You
should go
did.
check it out on my channel.
Girl, you know I did. It was a good one. I loved your blue outfit.
Thank you.
You looked so cute.
Thanks.
When I'm looking for makeup brushes, I'm just looking for something that'll put it on my face. So what I did is I've invested in 2 Morphe like holiday bundles. We've got a few of them, and this is like a foundation brush. This is a like thicker, fluffier blush brush. This is what would you call this?
It's like a blender brush, yeah.
Brush. And then this is like an eyebrow brush. I love the Morphe brush bundles. I think they're extremely cost efficient and really durable brushes. In the past, I've had Tarte brushes, I've had Sephora brushes, like I've tried different products, and something that I've noticed is that bristles will fall out, and that drives me crazy. I hate when there's like bristles on my face. These 2 are from the Jaclyn Hill collection,
Which are great. That's a great bundle. Yeah.
Such a good bundle. This like under eye brush, oh my god, guys, like it is so good.
For applying powder,
it's amazing.
really
I
nice.
use translucent powder
like a good contour
for
brush.
underneath my eyes. It like gets every crease, every nook, every cranny. Make sure that the powder is really just like blended there and not creasy, not crazy. I'm a powder-based girl for sure. As you can tell by the products I've reviewed today,
All powder.
they're all powder-based. I've got very oily skin.
Unlike me, so I'm super dry. Like I am literally the Saharan desert. It's so unfortunate. But she has a lot more moisture and like oil to her skin.
Like my
which is actually a good thing.
Yeah, sure. My T's, it's a good thing until you're like out and about and it's like you can see your reflection in my face, right?
Yeah.
Like that's not great. So I always need a good powder brush that's just gonna, take care of
No, it's good.
all that chaos.
So in my last video, I mentioned one of the brushes that I recommended was, like she said, a higher end Hourglass powder brush. And like I said in my last video, I think it retails for like $64, which is very expensive, very pricey. And the reason that I purchased that brush was because the powder end was so perfect and the shape was just so lovely. But I will say this Morphe one is a nice shape. It is soft, the bristles are soft. It was definitely affordable, and for fitting it under the eye for that
You have
powder
a lot
situation,
of control.
You do, and it is a good, I don't want to call it a dupe exactly because it's not the exact same style, but it is a nice under eye powder brush. It's affordable, it feels nice. One of the things I talked about in my last video, and I know you agree with me, is that one of the things we both look for in brushes are brushes that are not going to irritate our eyes or our skin.
Oof.
So Morphe's been pretty good about not doing that for either of us. Sigma as well. A lot of my high-end ones, obviously, like Tarte's fine. But there are a lot of makeup brushes that when you go to like blend something in on your eye or under your eye, you'll leave the brush, you'll put it down, and you'll be like, oh my god, I feel like I just irritated the crud out of my under eye.
Oh yeah, y'all can definitely trust us for that sensitivity. We have very sensitive skin, so all the products we're telling y'all about haven't irritated our skin, and we are extremely sensitive emotionally and with our makeup. yeah, those are, I'd say, my everyday products, my everyday glam, my go-tos. Maybe inspire y'all to go out and invest in some glammy.
Some Juvia, some Morphe. I mean, we got it all. These are great products. Some of which are very affordable. And again, like I said at the beginning, a lot of people, you know me and my sister for loving makeup. This is just like our hobby. This is what we love to collect and talk about and test out and do, honestly. So, you know, when you see us out, a lot of times we'll have like a full face and it's products that we love and we recommend. And whereas before a lot of people didn't know what we love and use, I'm so glad that my sister was able to come and share some of her favorite go-to products with you guys. So now when you see her beautiful face out, you know what's going on there. She just gave away all her tricks. I just want to throw this in there. I remember you were going to a bat mitzvah or bar mitzvah or whatever, and I was like, Lauren, like we gotta add some mascara and some like something to the face because my God. And she was just like, no, and like wouldn't let me for the longest time. And finally she let me. And that's when the love affair, I think, began.
You know, that's kind of true, yeah.
I feel like you thank me, but your bank account doesn't.
Have y'all seen that TikTok where it's like, add a little bit of spice?
Okay, the one thing Lauren says the most of the day is, have you seen that TikTok where?
TikTok is fun, right?
Mm-hmm. I guess our time together has come to an end. She will be back. She will be back on the channel. She has so much makeup. This doesn't even scratch. This doesn't even scratch the surface at all. I mean, seriously, Lauren.
I don't really know how to end this, I'm gonna be honest.
If you want to watch these videos moving forward, like down below, subscribe to my channel. I will have Lauren back here again, and I will have other friends, and we will be talking, you guessed it, makeup, hair, beauty, lifestyle, all the fun stuff, all the fun, girly, like, cute stuff. So
sign me up.
So thank you guys for being here, and we'll see you in the next one.
Woohoo! Bye.